everyone, this is the Canny Couple. I'm Julia, Aaron's behind the camera today, and today we want to do our video on our last week of the Three Rivers Pantry Challenge for June. But before we get started, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate it. So June has been a bit crazy with this pantry challenge, and we'll be showing you a video here soon about what we've learned. And what we've learned, we really need to make sure we stockpile, and the things that we don't need to stockpile. But I will tell you, we've ran our pantry challenge just a little bit different. We have actually been going to the grocery store. We've had to get milk, and I also want to continuously make sure we stockpile our working pantry. And this week we only spent $13.74, $94, somewhere around there.
It's 12 something. Either way, check out that short.
Yeah, it was just a few dollars, so
yes.
you can go check out that short. But we got 3 things, 18-count eggs, which was a great deal for $2, a thing of milk, and bananas for the baby. So that doesn't seem like a lot, but it's basic staple items that we use every single day, every single week. Now, this week, I will tell you, we are incredibly simple because we are incredibly busy. Busy weeks, crazy weeks. But I will say this is probably one of our favorite meals. Everything but the lunch. Aaron's not terribly fond of this lunch, but he's learned to like it. But this is homemade potato soup that I had in the freezer. I make it ahead of time, put it in the freezer, and this was a huge batch I had made. I made a massive batch of this stuff, put it in the freezer, pulled out a couple things, heated it up. It'll be great for lunch. Really quick and easy. Then, this is still really hot. This is a Mexican casserole. I'm going to show you all what this looks like here in a minute. And again, we're having oatmeal. When I say oats are an absolute, complete, and total staple in our house, I cannot tell you how much we eat them. We eat them a minimum 3 weeks out of the month, out of a 4-week month. So we eat lots of oatmeal. And look for the short that's going to come out this week. It shows you the absolute best way to eat oatmeal, and it's going to show you why I do so much canning of fruit. Aaron will be taste testing that. And then we have some lettuce that we have from the garden. This was what we have left from our big stalks, and a tomato that Aaron's dad brought us. And these are peppers that I had canned because Aaron's going to be the one taste testing here in just a few minutes. But really basic meal. When you're on a homestead, it gets so busy. I can tell you today we have been working since 8 o'clock this morning, and I still have to work more this evening. So a quick and easy meal throughout the week just really makes things so much easier. It makes me able to actually get things done on the homestead versus trying to figure out what we're going to have and spending 20 minutes to an hour cooking. So let me show you what this meal looks like. I will say this is one of my go-tos and one of our favorites. So this is Mexican, and I did this like a layered casserole this time, and I normally don't do that, but I did do that this time. Normally I just mix it all together. But it's a chicken casserole, and it's rice and beans. It's everything you want on nachos. And we have found it's so much easier just to go ahead and mix it all together. I used to make all the pieces separate, and then I would have to put them all in a different bowl and mix it all together. This is Aaron's plate, so
I get peppers. In other words, she won't eat peppers on hers.
I don't like the taste of peppers. Love hot sauce. Hate the taste of a pepper. But Aaron, pickled peppers are one of the few peppers he can eat on a regular basis. Like he does have a hard time with peppers, some peppers, but he can do pickled ones. This is a banana, I think a ghost, couple of different ones.
No, there's no ghost in that one.
Well, there was some different ones he gave us.
No ghost.
There were a few jalapenos in there.
Yeah.
This was one of the times I've burnt up my hand. I do not wash the peppers anymore. That is not my job on the homestead. And I don't cut the lettuce until Aaron's ready to eat it for a good reason. Aaron likes to I think it preserves it keeps it fresher longer if you wait until you're ready to eat it. And yes, it's chicken, and we've had chicken every single week for this challenge, but there's a reason for that. We eat more chicken than anything else. We don't eat a lot of beef, or we eat some pork, but not really a lot.
More poultry than
We're
anything.
very poultry based. All right, you ready for a bite? He's gonna hold the camera. Just don't get it into the oatmeal.
Mm.
Do you like it that way? I changed up my recipe a bit.
Can't tell the difference.
Can't tell the difference? Does it got good flavor?
Good flavor.
Good flavor. So if you all want to know the recipe and how I put this together, it's really basic. It's basically all your nacho ingredients. You're just going to throw them into a big pot, cook them. Normally I don't casserole like this. I normally just throw it all into a pot, cook it that way. But if you all want the recipe, let me know. I will say everything from our meal came from our pantry. We did not use any items that we have bought from the grocery store. Everything came from our stockpile, our pantry. I had the cheese. I had gotten it before this started, and I knew I was going to have Mexican, and for us, you can't have Mexican without cheese. It just doesn't work. So
Yeah,
that's...
talk about some of what's coming up, change-wise, since we're done with the pantry challenge.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. So we will be going back to a budget, but we won't be as extreme on our groceries, and we will be showing you how we shop ourselves and how we try to keep continuously building our working pantry. That's really what we look at when we go to the grocery store. We might get a few items for this week's meal, like if I need sour cream or something that's perishable, cream cheese, things of that nature. But for the most part, everything in our cart is bought with the future in mind. How can this keep me for the future? What can I use this for in the future? And definitely paying today's prices instead of tomorrow's. It's really how we build our working pantry. So I want to take you all along as we keep building out our working pantry. To me, it makes the most sense. I'd rather grocery store at my own home than I would at the grocery store, especially since they keep going up and up on prices. Did I get it all?
Yep.
All right. Okay, well, if you have any questions, you want to hear anything from us, please email us at thecannycouple@yahoo.com. Please check out our link tree. You'll see all of our other content out there. We'll also be doing our Reliance podcast on YouTube here in the next week or two. I think it's this week. But as always, thank you for joining us on The Canny Couple, where we work hard, live simple, and enjoy life. Have a wonderful day.